From my mind, I just want to understand a bit better what you're saying, because the use of I is what we're trying to kind of decipher, as well as recognizing what is this I. Am I right in thinking that the feeling of existence, that you are existing, for example, if you close your eyes and you sort of go into your body, you get away from the bustle in your head, and you go into your body, but then you even don't feel your body is there.
Okay.
And you just feel you exist.
Yes.
Is this kind of the place of the awareness that you are trying to talk about?
That I exist feeling itself arises in awareness. That I exist feeling also arises in awareness. If you close your eyes or you enter a meditative state in which everything else is shut out, and everything, if for one moment, everything that you can perceive, you will leave aside. Whatever is any phenomena, any quality, you just say, okay, it's not this, I will just leave this aside. In actual fact, there is a practice in India where they do that. Say, neti, neti, it's not this, it's not this. Anything I can see, my senses I see. So I must be earlier than the senses because I observe them, you see. You say, my body, you know, like my body was so weak and exhausted. So something watches this body, says my body. My means possessive, no? My body was exhausted. So it's not the body. You say also if the hearing on the left hand side is not so good and the right one is better, something watches and discerns this difference. So it's not that, you see, it's earlier than that. And you say also you met someone, you were talking with them and they defeated you in conversation. So you say, oh, my ego was crushed. And something watches ego also. It's not the ego. It's observed that ego was crushed or ego felt this way. So earlier than the ego. You say, okay, your relationship falls apart. You say, my life is over. So it's not that life that you're speaking. It observes that condition. You see? So like that, it's eliminating association with all these, just to find that which stands by itself, which is earlier than all of them. And upon that, all of these others can stand up, you see. So this I, my life, my sense, my body, my children, my husband, my wife, my belief also is earlier than belief. You see, I used to believe in this, and now I believe in that. You see, I was once a Christian, but now I'm a Muslim. You see, so it's also not the religion, you see. It's earlier than that. I think also, thoughts it's aware of. So when you strain all of these things out, still you're left with that sense, I.
Okay, I'm trying to understand the way you differentiate from this. You're talking about I. So I've dropped all those things.
Okay.
And it's literally...
What is left if you dropped everything else that you associate with? What is there?
Existing.
Huh?
Just existing.
Yes, there is a sort of a kind of a hum. That
basically, I feel the vibration of my existence.
Yes.
I know
yes.
that I am existing.
Okay, 1 second. Let's just slow it right down there for a moment now. This is very, very good. So when you're not associating with anything else, finally you're left with a sensation. It might be, for some people, experience it as a sort of like a hum. You said vibration, not different. A sort of a vibration within which the sense I exist is present. That knowledge I am existing, I exist is also there. Is there or not? You have this sense, do you know that you exist or not?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So something also watches this I exist?
Yeah.
It's also watched?
Yeah, unless I spend a long time feeling that I am existing, then...
No, come back to this point, because it's so good. right there. That, even that I exist feeling now, which is just standing, it's not I exist as Sam. It's not I exist as a doctor. It's just I exist. It's a sort. That's why I call it an intuitive feeling. I exist. If you go to that I exist sense or feeling, okay, what is it actually? What is it comprised of? Not association now, no family, not father, not mother, not children, not car, not job. You've come to this
power.
place. Huh?
Just feels like a power is not quite the right word, but
Is there
because
any word actually for it?
It's one of those things you can't describe, you have to experience it.
We all experience it. This is my claim. All experience it. All experiences begin from there. This is the original. Watching is happening from there. Everything else come after. So I'm asking you like this, leave everything aside, because constantly we're associating with some object, some ideal, some person, some relationship, some intention or something, no? You're associating. So even satsang, it means to associate with what is true. Is what it means, okay? So to associate what's true, you leave everything else. Everything else that you can see, you leave it aside because it came after. It's secondary, you see? So now when everything is left aside, swept aside, everything that can be swept aside, the parting of all of it, and now the hand that's parting also, that's left aside now, okay? So there's only left now something very primal, a sensation, you call it a vibration. And in that vibration is the sense, I am, I exist. Is true or not? We agreement or disagree?